Hey guys, time for a video. We've been doing a lot of shorts. I'm going to talk about them again today, but we're going to do a video today. There's Kulika in the apple garden.
Hi.
She's doing some work. We just did the lawn today. It looks nice. But we just got out of a heat wave, and last night there was a cold wave. It's not a bad day today, but last night we had frost and it went down to about 28 degrees or -2. Might have even been more than that or lower, but it was quite frosty when I went out this morning. Yeah, we had that heat wave and that was no good anyways. All the mosquitoes and, and that hot weather, and like it wasn't that good. But that ended, and then we started getting cool. Like I said, actually the last 2 or 3 nights we were hovering around 0 Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. But last night it dipped below, and we covered everything that we could, because we, some things are just not ready yet. And of course in the greenhouse it's warmer in there, but still we had to make sure all those windows were closed good, and stuff some stuff in there so that keep it as warm as possible. And everything turned out all right. There's a little bit of damage in there we've seen in some of the tomato leaves, but that was near the top, and the tomatoes lower down are still looking good. And some other things, and like flowers, we thought for sure they'll freeze, and a lot of them are still, they made it. So that's an early frost, and we might go another week or 2 before we see frost, but you just never know now this time of year up here. You can get that frost. So there's maple, cherry up there, peach, and we got I think that's spice down there. That's spice, and pie in the back. So we've been putting up a lot of shorts, guys, and YouTube sure likes it that we're doing that. The channel's doing really well. So I got a lot of footage. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff on the hard drive, so I'm going through them and just putting them up. And you're not going to learn much from that, but it's bringing in new viewers. So, and I'm surprised that not many comments, but there was one comment the other day I'll talk about. Yeah, they said, I think it was from the imprinted short, when I said imprinted crow, and they said, does the bird have a choice? It's been caged up so long, and it's probably given up hope to fly away, and because it's in the cage. Actually, that I should have saved that for a dumb comment video, because I said if you knew what imprinted meant, you wouldn't ask us a dumb question. So, like, imprinting means that the bird doesn't know any better. Like, you think people know what that means, and if they don't know what that means, why don't they just search it and before they look like a fool? It's like a dog. Like when we got Cassie at 8 weeks, there's a period in there that you have to do the socializing and a bunch of the training. If that's the time you do it, because if you don't, it gets locked in the dog's memory, and it's hard to change. You've heard that term, hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Like, there's dog trainer videos, and that Caesar Milan guy, like, they can train dogs and stuff, but it's not easy. And it's going to cost you a ton of money to do it right. It's better to do it when they're young. So that's the idea about birds being imprinted. Like, once the bird is imprinted, it's imprinted. So I should have saved that for a dumb comment video. I could still use it in the future, but it hasn't been very many dumb ones. Lot of nice comments we've been getting, and people leaving kind words, and thank you very much. I know our regular subscribers and viewers are always kind, and you go above and beyond, and you're too nice maybe, but you're nice people, and you've seen the story too, though, right? Like you know what we're doing here. So this isn't just a circus and we're running animals through fire rings selling popcorn. So, like, I guess. So, and the new ones that come along don't know, and some of them are against that anyways, but that's okay. Everyone has a right to their opinion, but I don't have to agree with it. So yeah, today is nice sunny day, but last night it was really chilly. Like, we were kind of worried about some things and thought, what can you do like so early? But that's what happens, right? So yeah, we're putting out a lot of shorts right now, and I'm having a little bit of fun. It's a little harder than you think to make a short. Like, they make them in the vertical mode, like from a phone is the best way, because you can just go right to the YouTube app, and or probably Facebook or TikTok, whatever it is. You can just go right from your phone and just upload the video. So it's easy, but you got to have the content ready. What are you filming, right? So what I'm doing, I'm going into old files with videos. It was video format, like the horizontal mode. And the ones where I can see the bird, like he's not moving too much, or if we're talking and standing there with the bird, then, you know, because you have to have a template. I have a template for shorts, and I'll put the video into the template, and then I got to center it and move it and trim it and stuff, and maybe I could make them longer, but sometimes I can't. Bird flies away, but I could change the scene. I can do something like that. So, you know, I'm still learning and experimenting with it, having a little bit of fun with it. But it's not that easy. Like, you see 15 seconds, that might have taken me 30 minutes. I have to find the file, bring it to the like first edit it, and bring it to the template, do all that trimming and all that good stuff, and then save it, and then upload it to YouTube. So you know, if I was doing it in the short method from a phone, if I had all this footage, it'd be easier, but I've got to go through the video format. So I hope you guys are enjoying those. Like, there's so much footage we have. I've just started digging in. There's lots. You're going to see older clips. You'll see newer clips. Like, it's not in any order. I'm on one of the hard drives. I have external hard drives, and I'm going through that. And when I see some birds or something interesting, then I watch, and I got to determine, will it fit as a short? Because, you know, it's sometimes I was talking or Kulika was talking, and then we're showing ourselves, and we're not going to show that. But unless the bird is in our hand or something, you might see one coming up with Kulika. We're talking about how we love birds, and we know what you guys do. You'll see that short pretty soon. So let's have some fun. I want you to leave in the comments below, what's your favorite short so far? So what you do is, like, if you're on our channel there, you'll see our picture there, our channel icon picture. There's the two magpies there. Like, under the video, you'll see that. Click that. Then you'll go to our channel, and they'll say, like, videos, live, shorts, like whatever. There's a little tray there. And click on the shorts. And then go through them and watch a few of them. Unless you already know your favorite, and then leave it below. I'm kind of curious, because sometimes I put one out, I think it's going to do dynamite, and then it does all right, but it's not that good. Then I'll put one up, like Peach was playing in the water bowl, and it's kind of blurry. That one's like, it's around 12,000 views, I think, and I didn't think it would go up that high. So I want you guys to pick, what's your favorite? And then we'll go through that when we have them all, and then we'll pick it from there and say what you guys liked. But I know there's a lot of shorts. Maybe some of you will pick all different ones, because how many are watching this video, and how many of you are really going to go in there and do that? Like, you don't have the time, or you're too lazy, or whatever, right? Why should you do that? But have some fun. Go through it and watch. Maybe you didn't see them anyways. So see something there. But pick your favorite short, guys. Which one do you like? I couldn't see her behind me there. It's kind of bright, so did you see anything? She's looking up. Maybe somebody went by, I don't know. And our hummingbirds are gone now. We have back there, we have hummingbird feeder. I don't think I've showed you that, but the hummingbirds come here near the end of May, and then they leave at the end of August. So yeah, this year they left August 31st. I marked it, because I haven't seen them now since. And yeah, you don't know exactly the day, but we've been watching, like, since the 31st of August, we were watching. That was a Sunday, and we seen them. But then the next day we didn't. So then we thought we give it a few days, and by now I'm still not seeing them. So we'll just mark the day that we last seen them. So they're only up here for 3 months. You know, you think it's kind of sad in a way, but 'cause, you know, summer's over. But What a challenging year this was. We had all that fire threat and all that smoke, the air quality, the poor birds, you know, like I'm sure a lot of animals suffered. And we were so stressed out and worried, and like far more than you'll ever know. Like it just wasn't normal spring and summer, but just always on edge and ready to go at a moment's notice. And what are we going to do? And where are we going to go? And I hope next year is different, you know. And I'm glad it's coming into fall here and it's getting cooler. Yeah, you got other challenges when it's freezing and everything, snow and ice, but the fire stuff is really scary, and smoke and everything. You get tired of that, you know. It's who likes it, right? I'm sure some of you have smelt that smoke or seen it or felt it. It's been going all over the place from Canada, so you know it's a terrible thing. Who wants it, right? So how did the hummingbirds even stay here for 3 months? And they had their little nests probably and their eggs, and little chicks were born, and then they went south. So this area was all right, but we were worried for a while, you know. It was getting a little closer than you would like. But what about all the birds that went in the north? And there was such a area devastated now that just burnt. Like what about all the animals and all the nests? Like some nests might have been started and eggs laid, and then fire was getting closer and they'd have to abandon, you know, the birds would have to fly away. And I don't like to think about that too much, but... And bears, I seen a couple bears go across the road the other day. I was heading into the city for business and I saw 2 bears go across the road. It was right in broad daylight. So they say there's more bears around because the bears had to get out of the fire zones too, and now there's more maybe in certain areas because they have, where they were is just devastated. So yeah, the hummingbirds are gone and some other birds are gone, but there's probably still some birds like crows usually leave in October. I haven't seen any lately, but other than our rescued ones here. But you know, they usually leave about the middle of October when we were down in the city. So that's what we go by usually. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you go. I just want to do a video because we're doing so many shorts. I'm not doing many videos, but hopefully enough of you watch this one to pick a short. Pick your favorite short. Go through those shorts. Go to the channel icon there. Like I said, there's a picture of the circle there with the 2 birds. It's the 2 magpies. Click that, you'll get to the channel, and you should see some tabs there where it says live and videos and shorts, and click on the shorts and go through it, and then leave below which is your favorite. And maybe we'll get a certain number of people saying the same thing, and then it's always nice to know what you guys think. Which ones do you like? So give the big thumbs up. We'll see you in the next one.